Oh no, I'm back on camera.
What are you doing?
Building a new framework for the bats. So they have, because right now they only have use of like half their habitat. So we're putting some frames up on the top with mesh so they can hang on in this. And then we'll bring the branches higher so they have full use of the entire habitat. We'll just take them up high and give them more use of everything. We always try and adjust, and as we go through them, we always try and make new changes. And it becomes not only comforting for them, but it's like enrichment because it's a new habitat set up, new everything else, and that's what we always want to do, right? Make sure that they have an enriched life. I'm going to put like long runs in, but then it's just a lot easier to build framework and then mount the frames.
Gotcha.
You can keep the mesh tight and you can actually hide all the wire, otherwise you end up with bends and stuff like that in it. So that's what they're going to look like, and then I'll just put I'll put one in the middle and then a couple across, or two there and then one this way. And then I'll take all these branches that are along here and I'll run them from these trees up and over, so there'll be lots of nice branches for them to climb around on higher up. And then we'll have to have some lower down so they can kind of get back up again. So they don't fly that well, just because it's a lot easier to kind of walk around, less energy used, so they kind of tend to climb around and walk around. So we're talking about it. I'll actually watch Harry Potter, and they were talking about the basilisk and how it turned people to stone, but it was a snake. It wasn't a lizard.
Oh, I've never seen the movie.
Yeah.
You've never seen the Chamber of Secrets?
I've never seen Harry Potter.
Really?
Wow.
No.
Why?
He has a life. You can climb across to the thinner branches, and they can get up to the top, but you don't want to overdo it, because you've got to think about animals having the ability to kind of climb around and do their things, but we also have to worry about being able to efficiently clean it. So setting up these habitats is not just throwing a whole lot of stuff in, it's planning them out. So put the water in. So we've added all their feeding stations, so that's what those are there. So we have, when we scatter feed, and then they get hung fruit and stuff as well. So this just gives them a lot of place to climb around. And then we give them puree and different fruits in the bowls. And then they also get a hung fruit that they have to forage for as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, Mike, bring me the bat. Just take the blanket off the top and just bring me the bat. So we're going to put them in and just open them up and let them do their own thing. I'm going to direct them towards the trees. You pass me one of the gloves there, Mike. Yeah. So you can see they can't really fly. They're actually really cute little guys when they're out. So they kind of hold on with their mouths, they'll bite, but they can't really fly up. So they all start climbing up, and this is good for us to see when they first go back, just to see that they can get up to the perches and the branches, and you see how much they're able to climb. So we have 12 of them in here. So this has given them a lot more space to get around, and a lot more area to hang up on top as well, so they can access the full ceiling. Okay. These guys are one of the biggest migratory bats or mammals in the world. They migrate about 10 million bats strong in Central Africa.
Why do they migrate?
They migrate for the fruiting trees. So they leave the caves, they all congregate. They normally congregate in groups of about 1 million bats strong, and then when they fly out, they separate into groups of about 1,000 at a time. But during fruiting season, when the trees are all fruiting, they group together in a colony of about 10 million strong. And you often see it on like the National Geographics and things, where they show the bats all leaving the caves going, and it's normally these guys. So we'll let them settle now. I'll get out, let them settle down a little bit, and then that'll give them the ability to adjust. You can see they're already up on the roof on the new frames that we put in, so that'll just give them that extra.
Well done.
Awesome.
Awesome.